transmission.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas!
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It's Monday, the 5th of December, and I've got a specky classic for you. Here we go. Yes, it's Green Beret. I'm not sure what's happened there. I think there should be some back graphic there, but oh well, never mind. So yes, Green Beret, nominated by Gareth Knight. So thanks for that, buddy. For giving me one of the hardest bloody games on the Spectrum, but I will do my best. So here we go. I actually owned this game back in the day, and it was hard. It's really actually one of the... Yeah, see? It's a very tricky game, indeed. Difficulty level is mental, but it's fun nonetheless. The ending of this level is an absolute pain in the arse, but I will try and get there. If I do happen to lose both lives on here, I will start again. There we go. Got flamethrower now, which, to be fair, is best. I think I've got to jump with them actually, but the flamethrower is best used at the end of this level. Probably not going to be able to get there on one life, but let's see how we get on anyway. Basically, it's just a non-stop stream of, I suppose, Soviet soldiers coming towards you. Oh, there we go. We can kill them now. And it's literally relentless. There is no stopping. They just keep coming until you finish the level. And once you get to the end of the level, you get the sort of a boss scenario, I suppose, would be the best way of describing it. And then you progress to the next level. But trust me, this game is hard as nails. Absolutely. It's just, yes, frustratingly hard in some respects. But once you kind of get into the rhythm of things, it's not too bad. Now, you've only got a combat knife to begin with. You can leech other weapons. You can get rocket launchers. You get flamethrowers, as you've already seen. But those are few and far between. So you need to really save those, if you can. Use them at the end of the levels. Now, I haven't played this game for absolutely years, so I really appreciate the game nomination. I actually spent hours on this game, actually, on the Specky. And I think I got to maybe level 3 back then, but I mean, I'm well out of practice. But there you go. So Green Beret on the ZX Spectrum. I love the graphics; they're absolutely brilliant. Both background graphics, the animations of the soldiers, and your own character, and the actual. I like the fact there's no harsh colours and that nothing clashes, which is really good. Music, there's none. Sound effects, there's not really much to speak of either. But, it's just standard 48K affair, really. I don't think there was a 128K version of this game. If there was, I'm not aware of it. But I had this on a 48K Spectrum. And I don't think there was a higher RAM version of it. But, it doesn't really need it. I mean, I think music would detract away from the playability scale of the game. I think it would be distracting because you really do have to concentrate on this. But I mean, look at the stream of soldiers. It's kind of reminds me a little bit of Kung Fu Master in a way, because that's like a relentless stream of bad guys that come at you as well. But you can't really fault it. It's based on an arcade game again. It's Green Beret. I think it was Russian Attack as well. I believe it had the name of as well. It's like Rush and Attack, not Russian Attack. But it had an N, so when you pronounce it, it was Russian Attack. But never mind. Green Beret. I actually prefer Green Beret over Russian Attack. So that's one of the things that the Europe or UK got right on a translation, I think. Whereas Russian Attack just doesn't sound quite as good. It's a bit like the old Probotector versus... I can't remember what it was called now. That's embarrassing. But it was called something else in the States, and we called it Probotector. But that was a Nintendo affair. But yes. So you can see the animations are very nice. The guys run quite smoothly. They lots of stuff in the background to feast your eyes on, which is brilliant. And lots going on. And really, not much slowdown either. I think really you only notice the slowdown when you've got an absolute wad of soldiers on the screen at once. But, you know, that's standard for the Spectrum anyway. Or pretty much any console or computer back for that age. Once it was... at the end of the level now. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this is why you need the 3 flamethrowers, because you wait for them to come right to the tip of your gun and then blast. Now you'll see here, and there's a very good chance I'm not going to finish this now, because you've got to get the jumping guys before the other guys, and if you happen to land on the other guys, you lose a life. So, not so great. But difficulty on this game is absolute rock hard, so I would recommend that if you get frustrated easily, this possibly isn't the game for you. Although, if you want to have a go at it, then, you know, I do recommend that as well. It's worth saying I've played Green Beret at least once in your life, even if it's on a different format. Amstrad and Commodore 64, I believe, had versions of this as well. But I was requested to do the Spectrum version of this, so here you are. I do like to please my fan base and viewers as much as possible. So there you go. Anyway, that's been Green Beret on the ZX Spectrum. This has been the Retro Revival Show. And thanks very much for tuning in. Catch you next time, folks. Bye for now.